Malaysia for over 4 years, I and my husband often talk about would we ever want to live in Malaysia permanently. So, we made a list of pros and cons of living here in KL. Okay, to be honest, I'm staring at the screen for an hour now and I'm finding it really difficult to come up with the cons list. Call me biased, but maybe, just maybe, Malaysia doesn't have any cons. Hi friends, I'm Pooja. Welcome back to our channel. Okay, after staring at the blank screen for hours, I finally made the list. This list is made out of our own experiences and also insights from our local Malaysian friends. Seriously though, the cons are not really cons. We have really nitpicked the cons just for the sake of making this list. So please just don't come for me, okay? I have said this before and I'll say it again. Malaysians are the friendliest people ever. They really make you feel at home. I work as an IT professional, so I spend most of my time at work, and I have to tell you this, at work we mostly go out with the friend group, with the team, which I'm calling friend group, because we are actually friends at work. So we always go out together as a team for lunch, and it's amazing to see how considerate everyone is of each other's eating habits. For example, I don't eat meat on most days, and some of my friends, they only eat halal food. Whenever we go out, we all remember this, and the place is chosen keeping all this in mind, which is awesome, right? Also, we have potlucks every other day at office, mostly like on festivals or on Fridays. Everyone cooks food at their home and they bring it to office, and we all of us share. And you won't believe, my friends at work even force me to eat. It's like how your mom or your family members do. So I really feel like I'm right at home. I just feel like I belong here. Just awesome, just amazing. Plus, the cultural diversity in KL. It's amazing to see how diverse KL is, how all the culture from all over the world, all the traditions from all over the world you can see right here in KL. It's amazing to see the Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, Diwali, which is coming very soon by the way, and I can't really wait for that. Every festival is celebrated with such festivities, such, grandeur, which is just amazing to see. And you know what? We get a lot of public holidays for these festivals. Fun fact, if a public holiday falls on a Sunday, we get the next Monday off, which is like great. All this diversity and amazing culture really makes us belong here. And as I said, people are so welcoming, so genuine, and that's why I know I can discuss the cons with you guys. Hey! The first con in my list is the traffic in KL. Oh my god, it's crazy, especially in the morning hours and the evening hours, the office timing. Okay, so my office is like 20 kilometers from here. Normally, in non-rush hours, normal hours, it takes me 25 minutes to get there, but in the morning, in the office times, or in the evening, it almost takes me 2 hours just one way. It is the same case during the public holidays or long weekend. One time, driving back from Johor to KL took us around 8 hours. There was literally standstill traffic. What's surprising though is the lack of honking, the remarkable patience shown by everyone. Also, I love the fact that people always give way to the ambulances no matter how bad the traffic is. Told you, people here are the real gems. The Grab prices can go really high during these morning and evening office hours, like 4x, 5x of the normal fare, which is a lot. The best option during these rush hours is actually the train, but mind you, these trains can be really crowded, especially the LRTs. You might have to wait in a long queue. Plus, inside the train can be really crowded. It would be very hard to find a space to just stand up straight. The true magic of KL is the delicious food. Food here is truly mouth-watering, from the street food vendors to world-class fine dining dining restaurant. From Malay to Indian to Chinese cuisine to even Western food, you can find literally everything here. My personal favorite go-to places are the mamaks here. They are so tasty, they are so affordable, and the best thing is they are open 24/7, which is crazy for me. I have never seen this in India before, so this was very fascinating for me. I'm an Indian, which means I'm vegetarian half of the week, maybe more in case there are some festivals. This was one of my main concerns before moving here to Malaysia, but you know what? There are so many vegetarian options, even vegan options here in Malaysia. I seriously love it here. Weather in Malaysia can be very unpredictable. Heavy rains are very common here. It almost rains all time of the year. So flash floods are very common here, for which the locals are not even prepared all the time. This also contributes towards the heavy traffic and the accidents. If you're wondering how budget-friendly living in Malaysia is, let me tell you, living in KL won't break your bank. Whether it's food or rent or commute or even shopping, everything is reasonable, very affordable here. So you will be fine. If you want a detailed video on the cost of living in KL, let me know in the comments. We will definitely make it. Here is a con worth mentioning as an expat. Malaysia doesn't have a permanent residency scheme for the expat like Australia or US or Canada, which can be a con for us. I and my husband both are here on our employment visa, which means the visa are tied to our employers. Malaysia does offer a talent pass for the expats working here and MM2S scheme for the retirees, but it's fairly hard to get one. So that could be a consideration while you're planning to settle here for long term. Malaysia has so many beautiful places if you are into vacations or traveling, and even there are so many places in and around KL like Genting Highlands, Sepang or Keri Islands or Kuala Selangor. These are some of our favorite destinations to go on weekend trips. I and my husband love to travel, love to experience new things, new places. Malaysia is just perfect for that. Plus, KL has so many options. It's full of nature. There are literally multiple jungles in the center of the city. KLCC Park or Botanical Gardens. Also, you can find a lot of free public parks nearby your house. Like every few kilometers there is a park. We literally have a park just like 200 meters from our house, which is free to enter. Plus there is a beautiful lake with a beautiful view. The highways in Malaysia are pretty good, but the lack of dedicated walkways and cycle routes can be a downside. Sharing the road with fast-moving cars and vehicles can be a daunting experience for people who prefer cycling or walking. What I have noticed though is people here mostly prefer cars or motorbikes instead of cycles and walking. It could be because of this, or maybe it's the other way around. Personally, I feel it's a bit inconvenient when I just have to drive to a nearby shop just for some grocery or something. Do say your views on this, okay? One significant pro that's worth celebrating about KL is its reputation for safety. As a woman, in the last 4 years, I have never felt unsafe here. There is a sense of safety which I really love. One interesting thing is it can be challenging to find dedicated expat communities here. My take on this is people here are so welcoming, so friendly, and almost everyone speaks English, so it's very easy to mingle with the locals. So I personally don't even feel like an expat, I more feel like a local because it's just a welcoming environment and you can be friends with anyone. So really there is nothing to complain. Okay, I'm officially out of cons now, so I'm now just going to list out all the pros from my list. I hope you're happy now. Good public transportation. Let me correct that. Great public transportations. Okay, KL has LRTs, MRTs, KTMs, monorail. Also there is KLI expresses. buses, even free buses where you don't even have to pay a penny. Also, KL has grabs and share rides, all that. Do I need to explain more? Low petrol price. If you love to drive just like us, so you're going to love the petrol prices here. It's so affordable, just awesome. Good infrastructure, strong Wi-Fi, no electricity cuts, no natural disaster like tsunami or earthquakes, and the final and our favorite one, ease of travel to India to back home. The flights from KL to India are very affordable. Also, it just takes under 3 to 4 hours to reach home for us, which is just great. It's also very convenient for our parents and our relatives. Whenever they want to come here, they can just take a flight and come here, which is pretty cool. As you can see clearly, the pros are way more than the cons. So there you have it. That's our pros and cons list. Please let us know if you agree or disagree with any point, or if you want to add something to the list. KL has become second home for both of us, and we don't know about the future, but for now we just love living here, and for next few years we are definitely here. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do give a like and subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for our next video. If you did like this video, you will definitely like this one, so please do watch. Bye guys, have a good day.